Ready on the set. Action. I think it's recording, but I can't tell. Hi! Welcome to Fool
and Fool Junior,
a weekly podcast where we'll be reviewing movies that we've recently seen.
On today's episode, StarDust.
Now, you may be thinking of the StarDust that came out a few years back that starred Claire Danes and quite a few other fine actors and actresses. That's not the one we're talking about today. We found some other StarDust at the library and we checked it out on DVD and brought it home and, well, what do you think?
It was awful.
I would say that, here's the thing that I kind of thought of. You ever have that experience where you watch a film and when it's done you think to yourself, wow.
What a wonderful world.
Exactly, and you think this is why they make movies. I mean, this is just a beautiful piece of art, you know? Mm-hmm. That was not this picture. This picture was atrocious. I wanted to stab my eyes out with knitting needles, but they were on the other side of the room.
And, yes, it was an okay storyline, but, screenplay, awful.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Here's one thing I didn't understand, is that there was an abundance of close-up shots. So, like, there was one scene I remember, the mom was with the younger son, and the older son comes in, and there's no wide establishing shot of everybody that shows him in relation to them. We just immediately start cutting to tight shots of his face, tight shot of the mom's face, tight shot of his face, tight shot of the mom's face. And this was a recurring thing. I don't know if you noticed that, but in almost every scene there were always lots and lots of tight shots of faces and nothing, and it just seemed very odd.
They really liked tight shots, didn't they?
Yes.
I recall they did a tight shot of dog puke. For those of you who get the heebie-jeebies easily, not a good film. And also,
but if you like tight shots of dog puke, this is right up your alley.
Mm-hmm. And terrible screenwriting, because I remember at one point, you have two bad guys sitting in a room. One person sitting in a chair, another person has their hands on their shoulders, talking to him, and he says, I forget what he says, but then the person in the chair says, are you thinking what I'm thinking? And he says exactly what they're thinking.
Yes, when you have to explain that we're about to say what the guy's thinking, but since he can't think out loud, we're gonna say, oh, are you thinking? Are you saying? Oh no, are you saying what I think you're saying? I think that was the setup. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was pretty bad.
Yes.
So I guess to sum things up, if you got some free time, a couple hours.
Don't watch this movie.
Do not watch this movie. Take up a new hobby. Go visit some old people in a nursing home.
Maybe teach yourself to crochet, but do not watch this film.
Yeah, do not watch StarDust. It's the one that kind of looks robotic, like scientific, and has Giancarlo Esposito, who I recall actually having done some other positive, good films, I believe, at some point in his career, but this was not one of them.
This must have been the end.
Yeah, so the timer went off. That means we're out of time, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you for joining us. And yeah, join us next week for Fool.
And Junior. And Fool Junior.
That's her. Thanks. Have a good day.
Bye.
Who's nervous? I'm nervous. Oh, Cat, please don't interrupt. We're going to presume it's recording. And are we relatively... Can you sit on the center of the couch? Let me see.
It's recording. Okay. There's a little red dot.
So, we'll just get ourselves situated. Yeah, probably don't want our arms up like that. Both of us, just one of us, yeah. Okay.
Sure.
So I set it for 3.5 minutes.